Good morning, children, and welcome to another maths lesson. This will be the last live videoed lesson, as tomorrow I'm going to give you a chance to catch up on any of the pages that you haven't done so far, or if you need to practice some more things. So you know we need to practice our number formation first, so get your pens and paper ready, and we are doing the number 9, and the rhyme is make a loop and then a line. That's the way we make a 9. So let's get my pen. So we make a loop all the way around, make a loop, and then a line. That's the way we make a 9. So we make a loop as if we were doing a 0, and then a line down. That's the way we make our 9. So pause your video whilst you practice forming your number 9s. Okay, for your maths fluency, I would like you to practice your number bonds that we've been doing all week. You can do number bonds to 10, number bonds to 20. You've got the hit the button game, the song, and the maths chase game. So pause your video while you practice your maths fluency number bonds. Okay, so today we're getting to nearly to the end of our booklet, aren't we? You have done it brilliantly, but today we are going to be comparing statements. So we're going to be looking at two things and comparing them. So the first one you can read here, it says, complete these sentences. 3 add 1 is greater than. What does greater than mean? Pause the video where you have a chat to somebody and tell me what greater than means. And that's part of our STEM language. Greater than means more. Can everybody say that? Greater than means more. Okay, so back to the question. It said 3 add 1 is greater than what? What could we put there? So, what, first of all, is 3 add 1? That's right, it's 4. So 4 is greater than, you could have 2. You could have had 3, or a 1 or a 0. Oh, there's more. There you go. 3 add 1. 4 is greater than 3. See, gave me a chance to do another one anyway. So the next one, 3 add 1, 4 is less than. What does less than mean? Pause while you tell somebody what less than means. That's right. Less than means fewer. Something gets smaller. Less than means fewer or smaller. So 4 is less than, what could we put there? Lots of numbers can't we put there? I'm going to put 4 is less than 6. That means 4 is smaller than 6. And 4 is less than, I'm going to put 10. I wonder what numbers you came up with. So let's say our STEM language again. So let's go to the greater than first. Greater than means more. Well done. Less than means fewer or smaller. You say that? Brilliant. So another one for you to have a go at doing that. So pause the video. Let's see. So first of all, you had to work out what 2 add 4 is. So what is 2 and 4 more? 2 and 4 more. 4 add 2 is 6. You are right. So the first part of the sentence reads 6 is greater than, you shout yours out, I'm going to put in 1. 6 is greater than, did anyone get 3? 6 is less than 7. And 6 is less than, it's smaller than 10. So you can see here, we had our 2 and our 4 here to give us our 6. Okay, we can do this. So this is another one. It says here, something add something is equal to 7. What does equal mean? Pause while you tell somebody, what does equal to mean? Equal means the same value, the same amount. Equal is the same. So I've got to put a calculation here, and it has to be equal to 7. So I need to know my number bonds to 7. What 2 numbers can I add up to make 7? That's right, I could use 2 add 5 equals 7. We could have had 1 add 6. What else equals 7? That's right, 3 and 4. And 7 add 0. But we chose, or I chose, 2 add 5 is the same as 7. So look at the next calculation. Something add something is less than 9. So it's got to be less than 9. What's another way of saying less than? That's right, it has to be smaller than 9. So I have to come up with a calculation where I add that, and it is less than 9. So you come up with yours. I'm going to have 1 add 1, which is 2. So my sentence would read, 2 is less than 9. Add something is, no, there's a gap there. You've got to decide what statement you're going to put in this gap. 5 add 1 is equal to 2. Is that right? No. 5 add is less than 2. No, because when you add, you get bigger. So let's see what we've got under here. 5 add. It's not working. It would have said is greater than 2. So 5 add what is greater than 2? You choose. 5 add 2 is greater than 2. 7 is greater than 2. Technical hitch there, but we've got through it, don't worry. So the STEM language here, equal means the same value. Now, do you remember these? Miss Brown introduced us to these. These are some mathematical symbols, but what do they mean? Pause the video, have a chat. What do those symbols mean? I'll give you a little bit of a clue. Help me remember. We had a crocodile, didn't we? The crocodile used to like eating certain numbers. Should we have a look at the first one? Let's see if this works again now. See if my technical hitch has stopped. So this first symbol, what does that mean? It means is less than. It's a way of not having to write is less than each time. And do you remember our hungry crocodile likes to eat the bigger number. So the bigger number is always munched up by the crocodile's mouth. This symbol is this. Oh, it's gone behind it. This symbol is the same as a crocodile. It means less than. So read this sentence with me. 3 is less than 5. You repeat that again. Is less than. Fabulous. So this symbol then, let's have a look, see if you've got it right. That's right, is greater than. Here's the crocodile, and the symbol's being turned around because he's eating this bigger number. So I've got 6 is greater than 2, because 6 is the bigger number. Could you repeat that for me? 6 is greater than 2. Ready? 6 is greater than 2. Now this last one, you should have got that straight away. It's our equals. It means they are the same. It's the same value. So here we have 3 is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 3 because 3 and 3 are the same. So here's our STEM language. Say it after me. Is less than. Is equal to. Is greater than. Well done. So we've got some statements here that we've got to decide what symbol goes in. Now I've left the STEM language up there to remind us. And we have to decide what goes in to our circles here. But you've got to do something first. You've got to work out this addition calculation first. Before you know what symbol to put in, I need to know what this is. So I'm going to get my pen while you're working it out for me. 8 add 2 is, should all know that one. It's a number bond to 10. So I've worked that one out. And 10, and what goes in the middle then is something to 10. Is 10 less than 10? Is it greater than 10? Is it equal to 10? That's right, is equal to 10. I would like you to pause now and just complete the last two and explaining to your grown-ups how you know. Use language like, say, for the first one we just did. I know, because I know that 8 add 2 is 10 and 10 is equal to 10. 10 is the same as 10. So you pause your videos and explain that now to your grown-ups. Let's see if we've got the same symbols as me. 8 is something then, and I have to work that out again. Oh, it's 10. That's right. Did you get 10? So is 8 greater than 10? No, it's not. So we know Charlie Crocodile likes eating the bigger number, which is over here. So here we have 5 add 2, which you worked out hopefully was 7. Now is 7 equal to 3? No, Mrs. Burton. Is 7 less than 3? No? 7 must be greater than 3. And can you see how the symbols turn around for greater than? Because it's eating the bigger number that's this side of our statements, our two calculations. So pause your video now to complete pages 48 and 49 of your booklet, which is just more examples of what we have just done. Okay, continuing with our comparing statements, we've got some pictures here. And the first question down the bottom, it reads, do we always need to solve each calculation before we compare? Do we always have to put in the numbers to work it out? Do we always pause and have that discussion? Okay. Now, what did you come up with? I am very torn in this one. Sometimes I would say, yes, of course you had to do the calculation. I can't tell from that top picture which symbol should go in there yet. It's not clear enough to me. I'll have to work it out. So let's go. How many blue? That's right, there are 5 blue. And how many yellow? 3 yellow. So 5 add 3. And what is 5 add 3? I have to work that one out as well. Is 8. So we go on to our other side of our statement that we need to compare. We have how many green? 4. And how many browny orange? 3. So can you tell me what 4 add 3 is, please? 4 and 3 more is 7. Now, I now know I've got the 8 on this side and the 7 on this side. So the symbol we needed to put in, and hopefully you've already worked out, is that 8 is greater than 7. Do you remember? Crocodile likes the bigger one. So just then I said, yes, you have to always work it out before you can put your comparing symbols in. But then I looked at this next picture and my brain straight away told me the answer. I hadn't worked it out because I saw it had more green counters on that side and less blue squares on that side. So already I know that that had be a greater than. That has 6 and this has 3. But then I thought, but should we just do this calculation to make sure we've got it right? Because this is where Mrs. Burton can get things wrong, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And how many have I taken away? 2. 8 take away 2, and it left us with 6. So 6, let's go to this side. How many do we have together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And how many have been crossed out? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 take away 4. 7 and 4 less. Count back. And you can see from the picture is 3. So yeah, Mrs. Burton was right. Looking at that picture, I put that symbol in before I worked it out. So you don't always need to solve the calculations before you can compare. Sometimes you can look at something and know which is bigger and which is smaller. For example, if I had 16 donuts on this hand and 3 donuts on this hand, I'm pretty sure I would know what symbol I would have to use. Okay. One more quickly here. Looking again at that picture, I bet you can put the symbol in really quickly. Which side is bigger? Which side is bigger? Are these cubes bigger or are these cubes bigger? So I can see and you can see actually already, Mrs. Burton, I know that's bigger. But we have to work out the number. So how many red? 2. And how many blue? 7. So what is 2 and 7 more? Or we did it the other way round. 7 and 2 more. 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 on this side now because I've worked out my calculation. And how many have I got on this side? 4 yellowy ones and 2 purple, which gives me the answer 6. So I know that 2 add 7 is bigger than 4 add 2. So now very quickly here, I haven't got that picture now. There's no cubes. I can't look at it and say, yeah, that's definitely bigger. That's definitely smaller. This time we have to work out the calculations. So pause your video quickly and work out these calculations. Okay, let's see if you've got what I've got. Get my brain going. I had 2 and 4 more. Hopefully you got 6. So I had to work out this side is 6 and 3 and 6. What I worked out was 9. So then all I had to work out is 6 is greater than 9. No, Mrs. Burton. 6 is equal to 9. No, Mrs. Burton, you're all shouting at me, aren't you? That's right. 6 is less than 9. It's smaller than 9. And can you see how my Charlie crocodile symbol, the small part is pointing to the smaller number, and he's eating that bigger number 9 there. Let's see if Mrs. Burton can get it right on the first time. 3 and 4 more is 7. Oh, I've spotted a number bond to 10. Yes, I was really quick, wasn't I? I bet you spotted that as well because you've been doing those. 4 and 6, 10. So Mrs. Burton is going to do this sensibly this time. 7. Yes, 7 is smaller, isn't it, than 10? That's right. I know 7 is less than 10. So the less than points to the small part points to the smaller number, and there he is eating the bigger number. Right, last one before you do some yourself. 2 add 3, I know, is a number bond to 5. And I also know that 4 on 1 is also a number bond to 5. So shout it out at me. My symbol is equals. That's right, they are equal. 5 is equal to 5. 5 is the same as 5. So now complete pages 50 and 51 of your booklet. Okay, so in a minute, pause this video and have a go at talking through this one. It says there, 6 and 3 is greater than 5, add 5, because 6 is greater than 5. Ooh, is he correct? Explain why. Use your sentences why you think he's right or wrong. Pause while we do that. So normally I would give you some calculations, but this time I would like you to look at last 2 pages in your booklet. So that's these pages here. Looks like, yeah, these pages, probably back to front on yours. These are all the number bonds, so the number bond table. It is so important that we know our number bonds. We've been working on them to 10 all week, and you've got really, really good at that. But actually, you need to know all the numbers up to 10. You need to know all the ways of making 9, all the ways of making 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So when you get time, and you might use tomorrow's catch-up lesson, because that's what we're doing tomorrow, you might do these pages on your catch-up lesson. So that's it. You will have completed, or nearly completed maybe, your maths booklets. So well done. We've thoroughly enjoyed doing those with you, and we will see you back in class next week. We just can't wait. We are so excited to have you back. So see you next week. Bye-bye.